Okay, Charleston, you've been going viral. Let's just get one thing.
You're not
Just
gonna
show
take
the
it from her
Kanye
hand.
West. What's your opinion on the Kanye West, the DJ Akademiks picture? I
That
think
was
that
on
was shot
purpose.
number one. I
Y'all
think
might
is
not
what
catch
that.
it
I
though.
think it was a genius, a marketing scheme. I think Kanye is misunderstood.
You do think so?
Yeah,
I think so too. I mean, he's obviously one of the best artists, but and I like the DJ Academics actually interviewed him, but he's wearing this just for the same reason that you say some wild stuff because he knows that this is going to mess with people and set them off, right?
Yeah. Initially when I came.
So yeah, he definitely is a marketing genius. But there's I've been saying it online. People just people only see what they want to see, and people only ride the dicks that they want to ride, and that's straight facts. It's okay for other people to do certain things, but then it's not okay for us to then do those things, and that's one. That's not the exact and 100% the message, but if you think about everything as a whole, it will start to make sense. Again, you won't always know exactly what's going through people's minds unless they're telling you, and even then, that still might not be the exact. But yeah, I'm with it. I am with it. I'm with it. My understanding, part of my understanding is reversing these roles. I always tell people we've been once there was like a recent chain reaction of all the African Americans getting slain by all these typical usual suspect racist cops. I always said like this stuff won't stop until there's some type of retaliation. There's no more Dr. Martin Luther King method. It's all about Malcolm X. That's what it is, and this is the only way they're gonna learn. They're only gonna learn the hard way, and we've been at it the easy way and letting them run all over us for the last 450 something years, something like that, which is insane.
Is ridiculous. First of all, yesterday.
I know
So I come all the way
texting
to
with
Los
Kanye got to
Angeles,
be difficult.
and
I'm
I'm
gonna fast
expected to
forward
do
it,
this like
but this is
elaborate
the
interview
interview.
with Ye. It turns into exactly what you see online.
There's not much going on. We're gonna start it right about here.
Alright,
This fool walks right past the elevators and then asks where are the elevators. He looked right at it.
Where's the elevator? Oh. Let me see what he says.
And just remember, there's more people mad about Kanye and his current activities than the fact that their history is exactly racism and encompasses it all, which is crazy, mind blowing.
Fit? No, he did say room 64 or something. Let me tell you. Guys, I said here. He says, oh, room 56. Okay, I'm in the elevator now. Okay. All right. Jesus. Don't know what I'm walking into. Let's get it. Room 56? Oh, wrong floor? This hotel's kind of dark, isn't it?
Fifth floor, fool. He said fifth floor.
Okay, just keep recording. Alright. Yo, this feels like a service elevator. We're kind of going up. Yo, I know you guys are probably watching this. This is like cinematic. I feel like I'm about to go into a dungeon. I have no idea. Okay, I'm cutting on this mic. Okay. This is it. This is it. Okay. me see. Bro, you gotta stop calling like I'm literally doing something. Stop calling, please. I need the phone. I need the phone. I need to use my phone. Stop calling, please. Stop. Jesus Christ. No, I can't even put my own password in. I gotta go to airplane mode. Okay, here. Okay. Yeah, man.
Good morning.
Sir? How you doing, brother? Good, chill. It's my security around here. Kept it light. Kept it light, man. How's everything with you, brother?
To a place of refuge right quick.
The legend, man.
That does not look like an insane man. Looks like a fully sane man. Just calculating.
Warehouse.
No, right, but I just decided. I was supposed to leave yesterday, but then I was
You see the shirt that he got on though? Check the front too. I don't think y'all gonna get that.
yesterday, and
Yeah.
I was doing it earlier, and blah blah.
Nah, I seen the online shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, so I just got like a little bit exhausted from that bullshit. It was just.
I get it.
I want y'all to see that chain too. Now, I get it. A lot of people just don't seem to get it. Again, it feels like there's multiple messages and multiple things that he's doing here. And he's definitely taken away the power of that symbol. And for a lot of people that don't understand, that symbol meant something different before it meant hate. FYI.
This guy, man. All right. Okay. All right. I think my drip is decent.
It ain't
Right?
full. That faded ass shirt with them black jeans and every
Is
got
that a game?
30 shades of
What
black.
game is that? Oh, what do you play on that? Like Pokemon?
I think that's like the new Sony,
It's a
if
Nintendo
I'm not
Switch.
mistaken.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm not even a gamer, and I
I
have
thought,
better
like,
clues
you
than what
be
they
a
have.
like
I know
some
they all play games
NPC,
too. That's
like,
the crazy
banging it out
part.
type shit. It do look like kind of like a Switch, right?
No fool.
That's not a Switch. Switch, you could take the remote from. That's probably some new shit, man. Yeah. Now I'm calm.
And I thought people canceled him not too long ago for like two different
For another
things. What
reason, I thought,
happened?
like there was gonna be like assistants, staff. I like it. A little bit simple.
A little super simple. You gotta keep complicating
Oh boy.
life. You look at him pulling his struggle braids.
A little saucy there, right? A little hot. Hat forward or backwards. My hat. Not the other hat. My hat. This way? Or this way? This is like the classic look. Yo, I've been trying to take off my hat for a while. You know what I mean? Don't let it go over your head. But yeah. Nah. Okay, you could get a good angle if I'm sitting here? Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. What do you think? So, it's like magnetic. So one goes in here.
That boy threw it on.
I think it fell. Oh yeah. See the bust down chain too, man.
Took that Nazi chain and made it bust, but I wanted to wear it with this, but the part comes down a little bit too low. Like it need to sit right there. I got a white leather one that falls right in the perfect place.
Really? So you got this made specifically.
Absolutely. The leather, the nigga KKK shit. Hold on a second. I think the best place for the photo. Can we move that to the side?
He about
Move this shit up. It'll be like here.
to make them rearrange everything.
Bro, he's just a designer at heart, man. Like,
I need to get a very, like if you had that chair.
If we had like two of them, right, it would probably work. If you're looking for that type of look.
I should just stand. The best thing would be right here. And then you put your chair right there.
FYI, I think they're shooting this with a Nokia.
Take my Thames.
So like put this there.
Yeah, like if you.
Old Nokia.
Get this out the way.
Yeah, it's perfect. So you take that out of the way. So we just have like this, frame it right here.
Okay. So move this or keep it?
Yeah.
All right.
Like.
We keep this as the middle, or this?
I would take that over just out. You don't need none of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, what's the frame look like? Because I like just standing right here.
Okay.
But also, be nice if you sat back here, you can get like a full frame. Now, do you want to talk to me or stand when I'm here? Like this.
I mean, I'm letting you set this on right now. What do you think?
I should had to throw the boots on with it.
Have you worn this out in public?
You know, the funny thing is, I really wanted to wear it yesterday, but I thought they would like put me in a hospital for my outfit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like they would put me in the hospital for my outfit. So,
So even yesterday, I'm watching the video, and I'm like, who do you think? Like someone knocks on the door. That's what the tweet said or the video said.
Yeah.
Who do you think that is, and what do you think? Obviously, you're saying things that how you feel at the moment, and some people might feel like you're ruffling feathers. But who do you think would care that much that they would want to threaten your life? Because you do feel like your life is a little bit threatened, right?
yeah, I think I definitely when I start bossing up for my kids, I definitely feel. A second, let me just. Yeah, I definitely feel that I was pushing life to the limits by pushing into the truth. Like we know that wasn't surprising when I put my youngest daughter.
Yeah.
That wasn't like the most surprising idea, but it'd be things that happen that we know happen that we just can't do anything about. But then they push whatever agendas like on the media that they want us to focus on. And that's something where, I don't know who the people are, so it would sound like real conspiracy theory. I just know that the kid from Lincoln Park got killed for expressing some of these same truths. And for me, just as a father, at a certain point, it's not about, it never was that, but when you're a celebrity, it starts to be about more of what fame is going to get you, what clout is going to get you, what money is going to get you over, is this the right thing for your children? And, I'm willing to die for my children or to allow them to be in this kind of environment that I know they're in. And what I noticed on the comments, they always used to try to, for the past 10 years, they used to try to write me off. Oh, he's so crazy, he's so crazy. I'm seeing the comments is now 60, 70% like, yo, he's just telling you exactly what's going on. He's just the only one that's in a position to be able to do it because I don't have any brand sponsorships. It's like I'm past cancel. So these people out here, they toying, they playing. It's interesting. The swastika, I want to just, I know we have a little bit of time. I want to tell you, by doing it, it's sort of like a magnet where people get so mad and they start exposing themselves because the Jews, they move in the tunnels. They move where you can't see them. They're the invisible hand, and they'll get like, what they'll do is they'll threaten people. Oh, we're going to take your tours away. We're going to drop your artists. You got to say this. Like, how many people I stand with my Jewish people, 3 years ago. And what I did is I stood on it this time. I never backed down. That's my whole thing. That's why I was mad about removing that somebody taught me into removing that Jay-Z tweet, because it was just like, nah, the whole idea is no matter what, I'm not going to back down. So by doing a swastika chain, it then ruffled some feathers. And then I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Yeah. Regardless, if they could have locked me up for taxes and that, they wasn't playing fair. Like, okay, cool, fair deal. You did good, we did good. It's like, no, you leaving with nothing. We have to destroy you. Even though they came and used us to tap into the culture and make money off of black people and people who enjoy black culture. If we said like, yo, you doing us wrong, you stealing my style, you taking all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga. They started lowering the budgets for Puff. So I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago. And then it made everybody be like, oh, well, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail, right? Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who hasn't gotten to an altercation with a girl at one point, and including Cardi. So now Cardi's like he the number one guy at Rolling Loud, and Puff is in jail. And then you got two women beaters, and you got two supposed pedophiles. Watch this. One is, you got three. Watch this. Cardi, Puffy, Kendrick. The two pedophiles. Drake, R. Kelly, or supposed. Puffy and R. Kelly are in jail with Drake 5 years from now, however long, when they feel like they really want to get that boy up out here, they're going to play the Kendrick song. So that's how far they going. The Kendrick mix with the Universal, all that takedown of Drake reminds me of the No Diddy campaign for Diddy. Like, they going all out. But see, I know how to go all out, and I'm not even in their position. I just work on behalf of God. Like, how this shit comes together, the timing of everything is like
that's a funny
God sense. I had a couple things I want to say. So I pushed into the Puff song. I put my daughter on the song. The timing was so perfect. She went in, rapped it. She said, I'm getting sleepy. So she said, okay, good night. And that was the end. And she was giving me like the Lil Kim on the old Bad Boy record. So that's why we put that. And the idea was family. It's so many people who dad actually killed somebody, and they would do anything to have their dad home. The two twins, and Christian, lost. They mama died and they daddy in jail, and everybody running around listening to murder music, right? But being like, Puff is the enemy. And when I see all these videos, all tapes, everything, Puff more like my twin. Me and him got into it because it's just like I'm telling these top 5 niggas, it's like, yo, actually we probably could be friends, but nigga, you ain't bringing none of that shit over here, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't as crazy as me. And that's why I asked Puff back in the days. It's like, man, how you just made it through all this Suge Knight shit? He's like, I'm the craziest one, nigga. It's like, so once them people, we family, we can get into it. But they start taking that shit too far. I started taking it personal at a certain point with Puff, like all of the media. Because I wake up every day, whether I did something positive, negative, somebody got something negative to say. You know what I'm saying? So I relate to the idea of being torn down by the media. You know what I'm saying? But keep going on. I know, because we got a short amount of time. I just want to hit you with that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, so, like, the whole thing about, and even whether it's the outfit, the swastika, I think some people, like, they feel like you're spreading hate.
I'm sorry.
Encouraging violence versus people.
The thing that I forgot to say was, when my daughter was put on song, that's when I realized that I didn't own their name and likeness. So watch this. All the brands that I've made, I don't get the name and likeness ownership, or at least 50-50 with my kids. So how's it joint custody? My kids are celebrities, and I don't have to say so. So watch this one. So this white woman and this white family have the control of these highly influential black kids that are half the children
Make you think,
of
huh?
Ye. And that's just in everybody's face. And they was playing in my face like that. You know, I try to go to Champagne and keep it calm. And my dad would call me, say, hey, don't go in on that woman because it's going to affect the children. But now it's like, it's war. Y'all niggas, they think they too powerful. The Jews think they too powerful. Think they could get Cardi to play with me. They think they too powerful. They think they could get Kim to play with me. The Jews and the whites above the Jews. You get what I'm saying? That's, my life is on this shit now. These are my children.
It's not
Cardi,
just
you
him.
can leave me off the album and do that faggot ass trap shit if you want.
It's our whole community.
But now you mention my daughter, like
Industries.
the whole plan is that y'all gonna pull my kids into y'all, whatever the word is, Illuminati system, and I don't have no say so with my kids, nigga. And anybody close, whether it's the Jews, whether it's Cardi, anybody within my reach, I'm doing everything legally in my power, everything with my fucking mastermind. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm about to tweet this shit. I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweet before he ever crossed the line.
Okay.
Nobody that worked for none of these fucking labels wanted with the king. I am the Don. Lucian, don't send none of your motherfucking slaves. Don't send nobody because they getting their head torn off. Quick. We ain't got no problem. Ain't no motherfuckers. I'm the only king. I'm the only nigga that'll go up against these niggas. I'm the only nigga that survived through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Me, pussy ass, faggot ass, pink polo ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never killed nobody ass nigga. Fuck all you niggas. All you street niggas, all you rap niggas, just any nigga that ever said something about my fucking hat. None of these niggas, Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't help me when I fucking was having problems with my kids. You could have used your influence. No, your influence is for politics. Your influence is how you could use a nigga you never wanted to sign anyway, that Dame signed. You ain't show up to my first fucking wedding. You ain't my family. I always wanted some kind of family. Never had family out here.
All facts.
So what the fuck? And then they take my actual blood family from me in my face. All right, so go ahead. I just had to get that stream
get that
of
shit
content.
off your
Thank you
chest.
very much, sir.
Of course. I mean, I'm intrigued by, and I think people look at some of the stuff you said.
Sorry, I'm gonna pause it real quick. I never really seen or came across anyone that interviewed Kanye right. I just want to say that.
On face value, I see how, there's three themes that come across with everything with you.
Yeah.
It's betrayal, it's being used, and your ideas, whether it's what you say or what you create, being censored. And I think every time I see it, no matter what you do, it falls under one of those. Like betrayal, there's a shit ton of people. I mean, like even the Jay thing, you don't regret the tweet, because if he said something about your daughter, you'd probably be upset, right?
He should be upset. You know, I ask people, like if I know somebody that's woke, like I knew this girl that only like hangs around really super woke, like some of like fat black girl models is like her friends type shit. And I was like, yo, you gotta tell me, you know what tweets y'all didn't like.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what hurts so I could do it more.
Why?
Because that's when we're weakening the enemy. We're breaking them down. All this, I'm a fat bitch on the runway. I'm so powerful. No, you're not. You're causing death. That shit is unhealthy. Let's do statistics on black obesity rates. Everything that's being pushed in the media is about decentralizing and tearing down communities. Even I low-key feel like the ICE is like basically like doing to the Latin communities what they did to the black communities. It's everything to decentralize, remove the fathers. Also, I had this theory that I just wanted to say. Wait a second. I have another theory. It's about football and music industry. But I want you to get that Jay-Z answer. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody's like, what about the fact that everybody knows what I'm saying is true related to that photo that I put up with my youngest daughter, right? But everything is like, but you offended Jay-Z. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this. Why? Let's take it to money. How much money do you think Jay-Z make off my catalog versus what I make off it? Next subject.
Well, some people might feel like, well, like even with the situation with kids, I hear you speak about that a lot. Like nobody really spoke up on your behalf. But even when you speak about Kim, people might be like, well, you picked her. Like you put yourself in that.
Absolutely, I did. That was my fault.
Maybe they're saying that you have to take accountability.
No, it was my fault. I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her. But that wasn't God's plan. But my issue with all these faggot ass celebrity niggas is if you ain't gonna speak on my behalf of the situation I'm in right now with my children or where I was when I asked for the help years ago, don't talk about my political views. Push your T. Like, nigga, I bled for you. If nigga asks you about me, say we ain't speaking on Ye. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how y'all looking at me like a Vic because you a street nigga. But it ain't that time no more. I'm the lawyer off Carlito's way. I'm the boss. You niggas is broke. Have ever gone. Look at John Legend, old sissy ass. I ain't never do nothing wrong to that nigga. I changed generations of his life. And they got all that faggot ass hot sweater nigga come up and just, this nigga wears sweaters in motherfucking August and Barbados. John Legend, mashed potatoes. So, no, they say he smell like mashed potatoes. I don't know where I got this from.
No, they used to be your guy though. And like, so all these relationships, are they repairable? Like even the Pusha, the Jay, the like, there's a long list. Even Cardi, like I feel like, I know you say you want to hurt them, but you might overstep the line where maybe at a point Jay's like, man, I'm cool. Like I think after that tweet, he definitely, and I don't know if these are relationships that's salvageable.
Why would I want to salvage relationships with
to a lot of people?
Why would I want to salvage relationships with broke ass slaves and slave herders? Like everybody. So this is what I'm saying. The Jay-Z thing leads me to the NFL. Why do they want a Drake to be out of there? Why do they want somebody with no hits like Kendrick to do the Super Bowl?
Damn.
Like,
Kanye? God damn.
this is a theory I had. The people that run the Super Bowl had to come to people who run the music industry and be like, you guys, you're letting your niggers get out of hand. Oh my God, that Kanye. Somebody take a knee for it. Where's you out of there? See, that's the problem. You let them last too long. In our league, they're for 2 years, 3 years, they're out of there. We deal with we got Tom Brady, he's great. We made Mahomes
Even the
throw
voice is
that
on point.
fucking Super Bowl, so Tom could get his 7th ring and shit. But like, you guys at the music industry, you got to do, start getting smaller artists and put them on. We're going to set you up. We're going to take Rolling Loud. We're going to connect them with Live Nation. And then we're going to get a bunch of small artists. And then, you'll be able to make your money off of that. And then, if we take, Cardi's doing good, we'll make them take the blue pill. We'll have them rap about Skims. And then mention Northwest. We love Northwest. Kanye, don't worry about him. He's a lunatic. Don't worry about him. Does any of that sound right or sound accurate to you?
Yeah, if you look, it does seem like I don't know if
It
it's
sounds
that
accurate to
control,
me.
but you could see.
Wait a second. You don't think you can see my eyes through the mask right there? You don't know if it's that control. Meaning, but
I'm the person who, again, I'm not gonna normalize me, and where like I'm the guy on Twitter, but I'm like, wait, you really think there's like this hidden hand that's really kind of moving in this direction, or it just kind of happens to be?
Do you think it's not? Do you think it's a possibility it's not? You think it's just all by chance and shit?
I would be opposed to it, but it feels like a little bit more. That's why a lot of people are intrigued too. Yeah. Because if probably one of the richest rappers ever is
not probably, definitely, but keep going on.
When you've gotten to the heights, and I'd say you're the greatest hip hop artist ever. When that person's then telling us it's like that, you then got to step back and be like, he knows definitely something we don't know. Yeah. And I think that's where we're also trying to like watch you and even listen. Even if people don't like some of the stuff you say, they're trying to figure out connect the dots and really see what's going on.
Well, you know what? I'm a leader and I channel, and I don't see everything. You know, I didn't picture us being here right now. I didn't have this vision yesterday. But I had one bag with me. I just got my leather outfit, and it was there. So it's meant. And I always thought, wow, that would make a really iconic interview setting. And I'm happy that I'm not sitting in it. And this is now making the movie. Like I said, with the North situation on the song with his son and the new artist, Jasmine Williams, it happened like that. Certain things I lean into. People think I'm strategic. The enemy might, my enemy, our enemy, might think I'm strategic. But I'm not strategic. I just lean into what I really feel. And I say my truth. And whatever comes with it, comes with it. But my truth is so obvious
Now you
to so
strategic
many
and
people
calculating.
because people are not allowed to say their truth to the point where they psych themselves out to think it's not true. And then, so I'm not saying people's truth, I'm saying people's feeling now. Because your truth can be told to you, you could be programmed, but your gut is going to have millions of lifetimes of information. So when I go and I tweet, especially now, I'm speaking to people's gut feeling. Like, Iggy, not taking sides, but she gonna do everything in her power to make sure Onyx never is next to Kris Jenner. And you know why, and she knows why. That girl came from Australia, then no family in the middle of Miami. Now she's out here in California, and her whole goal as a mom is to keep her son as far away from Kris Jenner as possible. And we all know why. We all know those sex tapes are signed for. We all know those children, just in general, celebrity exploitation. Like when my daughter wants to rap, it's a thing where, damn, you really want to get into this game like this? And it's this balance. I had people around me, I was like, yo, this man Cardi is calling my baby mama, rapping about Skims, and then saying he need vocals. She may have a Freudian slip. Needs vocals for the album. And the man was like, well, that will blow her up. I said, it's my daughter, nigga. And see, that's the time when nigga hear me screaming from the other room and be like, why he screaming?
Wait, who said they would blow her up?
Well, I purposely didn't say the names and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. Anybody that never spoke out against me publicly, I'm not going to speak out against them publicly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Did I answer that? So it's just God. I'm just channeling.
Yeah.
I'm just channeling something. So I ain't telling y'all to follow me or do not. Yeah, people are not even in a position to follow me. It's like I could change hearts and minds, perception, but at the end of the day, you still got to go work for a white man. You still got to work for a Jewish man that works for a white man. The black dollar has been so decentralized since gentrification and the fall of Black Wall Street that it's next to impossible for a community to get on their feet, get past the drugs, the food. The food's the original drug. The hurting, the fucking 25%. Definite, not chance, but definitely being locked up, the abortion rates. Like our position, I don't have the exact answer to the equation of how to get out of where we are, but I'm not going to say we're not in where we are. And this might be some Star Wars shit where it take generation after generation after generation where it'd be North and it'd be this and be that, but it's like you either on this side of it or you on that side. Cardi took the blue pill, but he made his name off of the red pill. The Matrix. The red pill is the niggas like Neo. The blue pill are the agents. So now Cardi is an agent. And you will see him like, you see on the joint where somebody touches them and then they become the agent?
Yeah.
That's what happened. They come, them Jewish people come, the record people come, they'll say, they literally called Ty Dolla and said, and this is coercion. That's why these niggas gonna be locked up someday. They'll come to you, they said, Ty, you have to denounce Ye publicly or we're gonna drop your artist, Leon. We're going to cancel all your tours. So they on some mob shit. So it's die, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They up here threatening niggas, stopping their money. This is real life shit off of a statement. Off of me wearing a motherfucking chain. Off of me wearing they pain. But they playing turning up, promoting, and making money off of our pain.
Yep. And they do it, and it's okay.
We're a piece of their
Or
pain.
we accept it.
Then they're gonna threaten to destroy everything moving, everyone around, destroying people's lives.
I'm not gonna say we.
We're
I'm gonna
going
say
to
black
destroy
folks.
Leon's life.
I'm
Leon
not
did that
part of
whole
we.
Scissor album, and now we're gonna destroy his life if you don't denounce this man's tweet type shit.
Do you talk to these people like before you send out a tweet? Because I would imagine he could give you a call and say, "Hey, I'm in a tough spot." Like, you know, and again, I think you said something important. You're not expecting everybody around you to be dick riders and agree with you, but when they speak out against you, you feel like it's either unnecessary or that's a form of betrayal, right?
Yeah, like Ty put up the tweet before we landed. He said, "I gotta say something." I said, "I'm not racist, but Ye is." We agreed upon that. When I landed, he put up, "I don't condone hate speech." You letting these niggas put words in your mouth. I 137x'd his career. Not one, not two, not 20, 137x'd it. And while I'm on a plane, you put up word by word Jewish vernacular. My thing is we can sit and talk it out. I know they on your head, but nigga, you don't got to denounce me, period. And if you do, you talk to me about how we gonna do it. See, all these street niggas and this niggas running around with guns, got bodies, they think they boss, so they think I'm a motherfucking Vic or some shit. They think because I give niggas high salaries, nigga, I'm a billionaire, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that shit. See, this is my issue with Jim Jones, right? So he says he's gonna get a jib or a div. I don't know what the fuck the word is, but basically like he gonna get a percentage if he introduced me to this crypto nigga, right? And I know this shit sound like a Tarantino movie. Jim Jones wants me to meet with Mr. Pink to make $2 million off a crypto coin. Next Tarantino film, right? So then I found out before the second meeting that he was gonna make this money. So.
Did he tell you?
No, he said that he's going to get a percentage. He didn't tell me what it was, and he ain't say he's going to give me a piece of it either. When I found out how much money it was, I was like, you know what? One second. Hello. Yeah. Okay, send on the room 59 right now. Thank you. So when
You found out about.
When I found out that he was getting the money, I was like, how much money is it? Yeah, I'm going to take that meeting for you to get the money. But I guess I got to sit there. What are you going to... Like, I wasn't like, oh, nigga, you ain't tell me I'm not going to... I still took the meeting, and the nigga still got the money, right?
So he got paid $2 million.
Yes.
For you taking the meeting.
For me taking the meeting. But watch. And I was the money was a bit behind my back. I didn't really know about it. People be doing shit behind my back. My issue with Jim was we working on clothes. And I said, look, send me a PDF. For anybody who doesn't know, it's like a group of pictures in a folder that you send to the iPhone. You could do like 300 pictures, 10 pictures on it, 10 pages. I said, send me a PDF of all the ideas, all the young niggas you know in New York. Let me see all of this shit right now. Let the king see everything that's happening, right? This man tells me, I don't know how to make a PDF. That was way more disrespectful to me than a nigga figuring out how to get the $2 million. Do you understand why? Because this shit to my face, nigga. You gonna lie to me about a fucking PDF, you faggot ass nigga? After I sat and took the meeting for you,
Every time he says
you
that, it
took the
cracks
money
me
and
up.
I ain't even asked your broke ass for a percentage?
Maybe he didn't know how to do it.
Do you think one of his young niggas knew how to do it?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think that he could have figured it out after that nigga made $2 million?
Definitely.
I would figure it out if I'm
Next
making
subject.
$2 million.
Definitely. What is the real thing with you and Drake? Like, I've always been confused. It feels like I can't tell if it's a love-hate thing. You know, I've watched hundreds of hours of you talking about just interviews, and at a point, it felt like the energy shifted, and then we just started seeing it everywhere. And I can't tell, what is it?
Yeah, it's like family members that you don't fuck with. Like, I appreciate. One thing is, Drake is a million times better than Kendrick and a million times more important.
I disagree
You know what I'm
with
saying?
that,
What
Kanye.
Future
You
has
tripping.
done, Thug, what Drake just culturally is. That shit last year, I couldn't barely sit through that shit. That
More
shit was
hits,
insane,
yes,
bro. That shit
because
was
it's more
had Lucy and Grange,
commercial.
Universal, Drake lawsuit shit written all over it. This shit, the eye of line. At the end of the day, all this shit I'm saying, Jim Jones, Kendrick did, all these celebrities. The funny thing is, we're all in the same boat. But while we're on that boat, we're also fighting amongst each other. And as I get stronger and stronger, I get more into a position of being who I really am. But right now, or maybe I get into that position right now, but where I was yesterday, it was like, how the fuck I'm supposed to lead y'all and you got these niggas that's running y'all making you fuck with me? So none of y'all niggas can fuck with me or will fuck with me, and if you fuck with my daughter, then I'm sitting down for that. So, and that's my stance on it. It's like, nigga, I make music better. I push niggas don't, no one make music that's nowhere near as good as music. Like when I made Moon, it basically ended Frank Ocean's career. He ain't have a song since then. You know, sipping some wine. Like, nigga, like I knew, I heard it. I was like, oh, this nigga's never gonna be able to make another album again. I wanna go to the moon. Any genre of music that anyone has, I make a better version of it. I'm 10 times stronger at music than anyone living. But then in 5 territories, okay, what do I do? Clothing, this, political stance, social media, expression, gravitational pull, momentum creating, all that. So what do we do with that? Why do I go at the celebrities? Because they're in the way. They're making, as J. Cole said, false idol. Nigga, you're the false idol. You can't fuck with me no day. They're the false idols. They want to put people, camouflage the truth, the goal, the true God. And everybody know, all of them know what it is. All of them needs to work for me. Drake need to be my writer. Trav need to be my producer, like how it always was. But somebody, they pull him to the side, they Virgil them niggas. See, the thing is, Virgil going to LVMH, the black situation don't change. Kamala, vice president, the black situation don't change. Or the world situation, period. Obama president, the world situation don't change. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Ye, Disney, Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes changed flight. You know what I'm saying? And if you watch The Aviator, him as a white man, him because he's a maverick, they fuck with him. They fuck with him. At the end of the day, y'all fucking with me, but I'm here to just tell y'all that y'all can't fuck with me. That's the whole idea. Like,
Why say fuck Virgil after he passed? I think a lot of people feel like, he's not here to defend himself. And that, I think people are just confused by that. We get the story of how you guys kind of separated and how you feel. But, they always say sometimes, when someone passes away, can't be for the dead man, It feels like you still have a little bit of animosity there.
I'm evil.
You don't think about like his family and other people that love him?
I am an evil person.
You don't think I feel like you've always represented God-fearing ideals, though.
Yeah.
So how does that? How could you identify as that person?
God has the wrath. You only play with God for so long.
Christians are some of the most evil people.
Niggas is out here playing games. Don C and him starting RSVP behind my back. This nigga taking money, like kind of the Jim Jones situation. Oh, yeah, gonna come to the club. I was Louis Vuitton. They take that position. They put him in that position. They build the anti-Kanye club at Nike. Everybody that worked for me. And what best put it in perspective is Virgil is the Jesus of the niggas that work for me, right? Because every nigga that worked for me would have rather been me. Why do I have problems with almost every celebrity? Because they're jealous. And they should be, because I'm better than them. Because I'm more anointed and I'm appointed. And I understand the jealousy in the hearts of men, but they have to understand the wrath of the king also. All these pussy faggot niggas could shut the fuck up. Don C. pussy ass. Supposed to be the realest nigga alive. You know what I'm saying? I remember him sitting with me and saying, brah, what's up with this red hat, bro? What's up with this red hat? They told me, who's they, nigga? They told me that, you know, if you don't stop wearing a hat, man, they're gonna give it. And they named a rapper right here. Now, I love this rapper, so I don't even want to, like, put him in this conversation. But it was like a day. You know, the invisible hand, the people, you know damn well, that Super Bowl, that Kendrick Super Bowl and that Grammy Super Bowl had invisible hands on it.
Yeah.
Like, everyone culturally fucking knows that. They fucking know that. So watch. Don C tells the nigga A-Side. The nigga A-Side was talking about the other day with the scoliosis. Right? First of all, like I said, I make it clear. This nigga come up to me talking about how my teeth don't look good. I was like, nigga, you telling me about something that look good? And of course, he's Tremaine's friend. And it bothered me. Win-win, A-Side, because it bothered me every day after you said that. Like, yo, how did I let this nigga, you know that nigga say some shit to you, and like 10 minutes later, you're like, yo, how I even let this shit happen?
Yeah.
Right? So, but A-Side did give me a bar. He said, Don C once told me, and this is towards the end of the conversation, the last time I ever spoke to him. He said, man, and Don C was working for me at this time. Man, I'm glad Ye didn't get the Nike deal. And when I didn't get the Nike, it was heartbreaking. So I, oh man, because I had the fucking Yeezys. I was on the second Yeezy. And I just, man, I'm like, we about to make the biggest. We about to make Yeezy and Nike. We about to tear people's heads off. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga from Chicago. I got the hottest shoe. I'm at Nike. It wasn't no J. Cole, Kendrick, Trav, Drake, Virgil. I was all of them in one. Right before they started putting all these battery packs, Lucian battery packs, LVMH battery packs by each one to distract from the true leader and shit. So Don C then says to A-Side, I'm glad Ye didn't get the deal because it wouldn't have gave no one else a chance. Well, who's the one? 4 people that work for me. So that means all 4 people that work for me was going into the meetings with me, working on designs for me, then shaking hands with people behind my back. Yeah. They wasn't really with the king. Faggot ass Virgil, faggot ass Don C, faggot ass Matt Williams, and faggot ass Jerry Lorenzo. 4 faggots.
Interesting. I mean,
and also, you gotta run this shit straight.
Yeah.
You can't chop it up. You can chop it, you can do whatever. It's like they chopped up the Bible, the word still came through. Imagine you try to chop the word faggot at his interview, it would be like 3 sentences.
You know, as we talk about censorship, and even you say that, I still say the F word. Just like you've been throwing it around like you don't give a damn. How do you feel about like people like, you know, speech is censored a lot. What we could say, it feels like you're trying to take off those shackles, and it's like you said woke is dead.
Yeah. Sorry, I was supposed to leave 18 minutes ago.
No.
Imagine if Kanye had his own reality show. That would be hilarious.
Don't drop the location.
So, what's out there? I know you had wanted me to come to China. I was just like, it feels so far away. And culture, like, what are you seeing? Like, you just tell me, what's on that side of the world? I've never been.
Hold on a second. Somebody just talking about this car. He said, yo, Cardi wants to sit down. Let's connect, gang. I said, who's this? Lou. I'm with Cardi's camp. Give me a call. I said, who gave you my contact? Answer that question first. Cash, tap in. We black men, these industries are extorting us. Black on black violence. Information is key. These niggas are setting you up. Yeah, I could definitely see that, but perfect setup. You mentioned my daughter, so now I get to end the movie. And I'm gonna end the movie with somebody for sure.
Do you think he did that purposely, or do you think he just thought it was kind of trendy because Kim acknowledges? Again, you know, there are some people who feel like it's just random coincidences, and it looks like you're like, no, you're doing that to fuck with me because you left me off the album.
If you my dog, what one of my actual friends or someone that could call my daughter their niece will reach out to a woman that I got issues with, obviously. That's some faggot shit. I ain't no street nigga. I'm the pink polo pussy faggot and shit. But I know that is not street code. I know that part. Like, is that okay? That part of it. Before we even get to me being mad.
No, I get it. Like, if it's like an ex, like, why you hitting on my ex? You know what I mean? Like, if you my man's and I don't fuck with my ex or I don't fuck with my baby moms, why you even acknowledging her?
Right. And you're fucking reposting my baby mom and not even reposting me. You was the first feature on Donda. It's like the Cardi shit is like the final heartbreak. I don't give a fuck about this black man. How these niggas run up, nigga? Come kill me then, nigga. Come kill me because the motherfucking coward dies 1,000 deaths. And it's the final heartbreak. Niggas using you, you know what I'm saying? It's like this.
I want you on the album. Like, it seems like if you felt like you were going to be like you guys worked on, did you work on music?
Yes.
That was going to be on?
The nigga, the day I did Wheels Fall Off, that's when the nigga Cardi got the song with Doug and Ty and shit. We was in the studio. We was working on, he sent me the song. We was talking about doing a mixtape. And then, this gentleman named Peter told me like on Wednesday or Thursday, whatever it was, like, oh, this Cardi album is going up Friday. I said, I called him right away. I say, bro, where's our song? But on that note, it feels like on Cardi album, like he's doing everybody a favor though too. He need to have all them fucking features. It felt like, oh, he hot right now, and he had to do Uzi a favor, or this a favor, that favor, and it's just like, and this level, obviously the album could be better. At this level, it's a different level of experience that's needed to handle 30 songs. To understand how to be running those producers. Like, Cardi is a genius in his own right. It's another thing to run that Donda Stadium. And it's just what they call it, ambitious. Like, that amount of songs is really ambitious. And a big thing is, like, how do you do that without me just as your producer, man, whether I was on it or not? It's like, y'all keep on wanting to do like the last Kendrick album, not that, but the previous one is like a direct copy of
Mr. Morale and Big Step.
yeah, of fucking Pablo. I'll show you. It's like, oh, these are the drums from this song. This is the approach to this song. This is because I be in here like just inventing new approaches to a song and shit. Oh, we're gonna drop the drums like this on Blood and Leaves. I'm gonna make the ending of Runaway last as long. And you know, I'm the type, I will share anything and everything with whoever. I would do collaborations, or I did, and it's just too much where as soon as the shit get hot, no one is like, yo, nah, this nigga, you know what I mean? It's,
You think they take the sauce and run off with it, then forget about it?
And then they go against me for like political shit. You know how many fucking rappers and celebrities went against me for the Trump shit? Then I understand with the Jewish shit, but you know I wasn't lying on that shit. And now the Cardi shit, it was the perfect combination of me not having a name and likeness and me finding out about that shit, to me being left out the album on some faggot ass trap shit, to him calling, what's that?
I mean, Trav.
Trav left me off his album, took 4 of my songs from the ranch in Wyoming. My choruses, my exact singing lines, replaced me with him or with other people, put Future Scissor on the joints, took me off. I felt, with no explanation, shit just comes out.
So what are these conversations like? You guys aren't talking like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Because we see the frustration, but what are they telling you? Are they apologizing?
They're not telling, but we know why they doing it. We know why. You know why. I know why.
Kanye turned a full circle to pull his phone out. That's hilarious.
Okay, I gotta leave. I have to leave. We could double back on it.
We definitely double back.
Yeah.
One of the last real questions.
All right.
What changed in between, and obviously bring back Sunday service now, but there was a time.
Oh, the nigga from Sunday Service tried to hit me for $2 million, Jason White, to run it. It's like, it's always a scam and it's Hollywood shit, but keep going though.
That's a fact.
You used to be on, like, even certain language you felt just wasn't appropriate. You say you didn't want to get into secular music. I mean, I think even that track with 3 Stacks, where I think he wanted to curse or something like that. You're like, no, we got to keep it clean. Now when people are seeing how you're speaking, they're like, what happened to that? Yay! Like, how do you get from there to here? What changes, or what do you then realize?
I'm evil. This the real power of God. No white people, no black people, nobody could tell me what to say, think, talk, or who the fuck to be. And I'm happy everybody's so interested in me being me. I'm so happy that just me doing exactly what the fuck I want to do and saying exactly how the fuck I feel or what I say is so interesting to people.
Did you ever apologize for anything, or like not necessarily regret, but like see things you've done or seeing people you offended in the past and be like,
yeah, man, God hurts too. It hurt me that I had to hurt Jay. It hurt me. It hurt me. The Cardi shit, it hurts me. All this shit, I experience pain. People be thinking, oh, is he suicide? No.
Well, you tweet about that, and we're all worried.
Yeah.
I think you're the only one that can do what you do, but primarily because no matter, even if you say some shit that people really don't like, they love you. Right. And you're probably the only hip hop artist, or only artist, period, that you're so ingrained in us that we'll never. And that's why, I don't think cancellation could ever work with you, because it's like, no matter what, you're always gonna make us smile at a point, because you're Yang. When you start talking and you mentioned suicidal thoughts, what's happening?
We say that, but then people don't see what's happening. Look at the Chicago photo. Then look at the work that I put into Cardi. Then look at me sitting and telling North, like, you gotta, we not going on this Cardi album. I know it's the number one artist. Your friends are like, yo, you're gonna be in this Cardi. I know it's very exciting. Like, for a kid like that has everything, to be on a Cardi song is that. And North is like, yo, you got a problem with Cardi? I got a problem with Cardi.
So you stand 10 toes behind you.
Yeah.
Should.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what all these faggot ass raps need to understand. Don't get this Disney shit and this Hulu shit.
Kanye's daughter really loves him, man. I always seen that.
I deal with pain and I administer pain also. Yeah, me, pink polo faggot. I administer pain mentally. Because none of these niggas is psycho.
I think she loves her mother, but she don't like her mother.
I can't say
she
for the
loves and likes
okay,
her
that's
father.
some other shit, but artists be dumb, bro. It's like they can't even fucking count, bro. Jewish people run their whole shit. The lawyers run their whole shit. Our whole shit. Like, the contracts are set up for us to not read it.
Yep. And understand it,
like,
not to understand them.
Okay, go out and run a whole record label without a Jewish person. Now I take back what I had to say. Start up your whole TV network and shit. Make it run. But no Jewish investors. Let me see how that works. You know what I'm saying? Until motherfuckers could really get their shit together, like they Nigerians or like they Chinese or like they're Jewish or like they're the tech Indians or some shit, everything I'm saying counts. And the way, as far as the way I feel, what I'm expressing, I'm saying, people want to fuck with me, I'm telling them they can't fuck with me. And anybody that ever went against me, and it's the other shit, I don't really have a problem with Kendrick. I would never call Kendrick a faggot. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what happened with the song and that whole idea. I don't like how they used Kendrick. That's right. And also, I don't like him saying he the number one, because I'm the number one. So those are my two things.
People think that's jealousy. They feel like even when you criticize the Super Bowl performance, or you're like, man, I didn't like him on Cardi's album. He got too many verses. Like, yeah, he could rap, but we ain't want to hear this shit.
Y'all don't go to church? God is an angry God. God is a jealous God. What are you talking about? I'm the closest thing to God on earth. And I act just like how God acts. Like, I go up when people... Whatever interview you did previous to the interview of this interview, I guarantee you it's going to be more of a blessing than the previous interview. So what does God do? Bless. God has used me to bless. John Legend, boom. Amber Rose, Kim, Travis, Cardi. You get what I'm saying? So whatever is here, the blessings run through me, but in that same way, I'm angry. I'm jealous. And now I can say all these people were the family that I never had, but North is my actual family. So give me one reason, please. Because before it's all jealousy, is this and that, and now it's this far. So yes, I was jealous that Kendrick is on Cardi album, and I feel like that's two different genres. It seemed like J. Cole and Kendrick would be more like, I like mixing genres and shit, but yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm hearing this shit for the first time. Yeah, I'm not on it. Yeah, this man rapping about Skims. It's like, what about all this shit when I say I don't fuck with rappers? I don't fuck with celebrities. And then I do the Jay-Z tweet and people be surprised. Like, I told you niggas I don't fuck with niggas. You niggas just don't be believing me.
I know you gotta go music. Next Donda album, Bully. Like, I think there's a lot of people who they're like, yo, listen, man, Ye just going off on Twitter, but we just want the music. We want the music. You know, what's that creative process even at this point? Because
there's a whole nother. We should have started right there. There's a whole thing. Creative process. 47 years and multiple lifetimes of creative process to make the top living, influencer.
It was crazy when you said, yo, I've been in this shit 30 years. Cardi, you're a child. And it was like, this motherfucker really been in this shit 30 years. You know what I mean? Like, that is that's crazy.
Yeah. Niggas ain't finna, this is what I'm saying. With the Cardi thing in relationship to music and what you're saying. When I was 14 years old, I was cutting hair. It was a nigga that ran a shop, older gentleman. I came up there, I'm cutting hair. One day I cut like 5 people's haircuts and shit. I probably made, maybe I had $100 in my pocket. And then I was running across the street, my honey, feeling so good about myself. And the dude ran out the shop. He said, hey, come back here. He said, show me how much money you made. I showed him. He took half that shit. So I'm saying niggas be using my shop and then running off with the $100. And then what, they gonna run off with the $100, show back over my daughter while they at it and shit? No, I gotta go to the back at that point. Niggas know damn well, it just became a thing where it's like, this is what we gonna do. We're gonna use Jay for this. I'm like, no, nigga, fuck all these niggas. It's because Virgil made it look like that's what you're supposed to do. Niggas just call me like, yo, you're a platform. I ain't a platform. These niggas not better than me. These niggas, nigga has yet to make a better product. Take the Louis Vuitton Dons and take every Virgil sneaker. And you can have a choice. Every single Virgil sneaker ever made versus the first sneaker I ever made. You get what I'm saying? So, take everybody out. Take Graduation, right? And then take Dark Fantasy. Take Watch the Throne. Take Donda. You get what I'm saying? You could just go. No rap album's better than Vulture's one last year. Let's go song for song for song. And it only got half of me on it.
You did that in Cancellation. How hard is it to, if they're saying, DSPs are saying, well, we're not distributing that, or not DSPs, I mean distributors. They're saying we're not distributing that. I don't know if you get flagged from the DSPs who have to, then put it up on their streaming services. But it feels like the things in between getting your product to people, for Vultures especially, there was a lot of people running out of the way. You still got it up. Right? Still got nominated for a Grammy, which, by the way, again, I know you got to go with it. It just brings up 15 different more artists. Grammy was crazy.
How could I not? Yo, you got to come to Japan, bro. I really got to make this.
No, I know.
I'm serious. Y'all should come out there.
I know.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right, well.
I appreciate you, brother.
All right, thank you.
I appreciate you. Were you going out to the airport?
What was you thinking the whole time? He's like, man, that nigga needs more security. No security can fucking stop those interviews. Yeah, I'm headed to the airport.
You run out of thing, right?
There's. How much I got of that?
Oh no, everything's there. It's 64 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, that's what somebody told me. I'm shocked. Why don't you move around with security, man?
I'll have security, but
you're I thought, but I always heard that you never did that. Where I thought that I will come in here, you have 15 assistants, 15 staffers, you have all type of shit going on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. as opposed to
People, millionaires usually just have it's a lot of fluff, right? And it's just like you just have people just to wait around.
that's nice with the magnet.
Yeah. Like they usually have just people to wait around on them, and it kind of creates like almost like a bureaucracy where it's like, hey, if you want to get to the guy, you get to this guy who then talks to this guy and this girl and this person, then you get to them to make a decision. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's when you end up getting me too, because the person starts getting feel like they got too much power and shit. That's like I had the assistant. I knew she thought she made when she started saying copy.
Well, I mean, if you let her ask you for $3 million, like you should have said, you bugging the fuck out. Like you said, I knew she was crazy when she said copy. I mean, that's that person in the middle type of conversation.
And they got the power. It's like they can't help it. Like they can't help themselves. And like I can talk to them. I'm really big. Like I got people right now that come in working on music, and then they want to like start working on clothes and shit. I'm just like, you don't know shit about clothes. And people try to put themselves in the middle of everything and get left out of.
You grab this and grab the suitcase. Oh, okay, right there. Good. Perfect.
It's like people be like, "Oh, we hate Puff so much." We go, "Hey, what's up, guys?" What's up? But I'm leaving out. Where'd you guys?
We were preparing for the.
You can tell when she noticed the chain,
Missed it. I have my black KKK leather outfit on.
the one in the middle.
You wearing it?
Check this out right
Yo, yeah, he's just apologetically himself, man. You got to be a billionaire to start moving like how you move, right?
here. Well, how do I move? I don't
No, it's like I think you don't give a fuck about what no one else is thinking about their impressions on you. You're just living your truth. You get what I'm saying?
And this is Vanessa. We did Runaway together, service,
Hi.
like all that. She did. That's really where Skims came from.
Really?
That's her whole sound. Yeah.
Ah. The reason why I said that because I'm like,
Would you like one of these to go?
no, I'll take one. Yeah, I'm serious. Hey, you know what?
You don't have
Where do you want us to do? Follow you or?
it. To Japan? I don't know. I'm leaving because this guy like all these like that's fine. All these stuff. So I just thought I'd feel like it's not that I'm particularly afraid of the threats or afraid to die. It's just like things that I don't know. It's just kind of like honor. It's like I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
This dude got on a Mary Poppins business suit. Come on.
You're like, you
Oh,
like flying
man.
private there?
What's worse than a death threat? A hospital threat. That's a real thing.
Yeah,
A hospital threat is way worse.
I almost feel like at some point they're gonna try to like do the Wendy Williams to you, where they're like, yo, listen, you would take his phone, he can't communicate, he's making sign languages outside the window.
Yeah, what? For fucking talking? For talking? You guys saying they're gonna put me in the hospital
Like it's called conservatorship.
for talking?
No.
Conservatorship, yeah.
Yeah.
And take over your money for talking. What? I went
It almost happened before.
yeah.
It almost happened before. Well, didn't it? Well, you got
They
hospitalized.
talk on the phone? Then I have to go.
We do what you need, okay? We
Okay.
can come with you. We're with you.
To Japan? Okay. You guys, we should figure out how to ship boy, like
Tell
start
me
shipping.
everything you need. We do it.
Yeah, because Gabe has some good ideas for that.
Rico, you could have.
Come in, hold on a minute.
Rico, no, Rico, you can bring me know on the next one. All right. Hop in. Yeah.
Got it?
This one Unforgiven Doors.
That way you can keep recording.
Yeah.
I wanted to say this about why do I talk so much in these interviews, or why do I express myself so much on damn, I gave my KKK outfit. It's fine, I'll get it on.
Oh, you just gave it away?
No, they work with.
Oh, okay.
But it's okay. You know, 50 said I let my watch talk from a chain.
Yeah.
I'm going blind. What up, homie? It's your voice is everything. You know, if you have money. Yeah, look at this. Is her car, by the way.
Really? It's like some old school vintage joint.
Yeah, like if you have money, you're trying to you might buy a car or a watch, a house. So when somebody comes to your house, no, you black, white, Muslim, whatever, you're gonna see the car, you're gonna see the house. It's just the nature of man to do that. But what happens when you had billions, then lost it, then got it back, families, lost say so over your kid's name and likeness, all that. Then what do you have left at that point? You got your this voice, like, my movie got distracted, but I want to say this thing, whether I'm shadow banned or not, to have this idea that somebody's hearing it, 5 people are hearing it.
You talk to Elon? Like, because I feel like Elon is like, yo, listen, I might got to put some labels on it. I'm not going to kick you off of there.
Remember, I got kicked off for just posting one thing last time, like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So now that I've been able to do it, it's like somebody getting used to money. Like, if you think, it's like what y'all got is like 5 weeks straight. Hey, yes, man. 5 weeks straight of Beyonce had the best video. Think about that moment. And I picture that not let up. It's like having money, like me. It's like having money for real. It's like freedom to talk. You know what I mean? Because they'll be like, okay, that's enough. Your Grammy Award speech is up. Don't say that. You said that. You know what I'm saying? So now you're experiencing someone who just say everything they want to say, and a lot of people can hear it. And I won't give that up for my life. I give up my life before I gave that up. And then what makes it so funny is like the Jay-Z tweet, Jay-Z's Kids tweet makes the Nazi shit not even seem so bad. Every week, it's
I feel like people feel like that was like probably the worst tweet you said.
Or the best. Or the strongest.
Yeah.
I'll be saying all kind of like
hit me anytime.
Victorian shit all the time, right? Like exile.
Yeah. Not that. That was epic, man. That was epic. All right. Be safe, man. What?
Now I'm gonna sit and talk to my folks real quick for a second. Now, I've mentioned this in plenty of other videos, and I want to re-mention it at the end of this one. I have been in that industry. I was this random brown kid that helped some of your favorite celebrities. Some I became friends with, some I didn't, some became more like associates, some just, we all forgot about each other basically. But what I want to tell you, while I was in the position I was in as a young college student, helping many of these people, I want to paint the structure of how it is with most of your favorite black rappers or actors and so forth and so on, and business moguls. So on the front line, the front bubble, you will see them. You'll see them. Right behind them, in the next bubble, you're going to see more of an entourage of African Americans and blacks, right? But when it starts to sprinkle in the European Caucasian, which take form of social media, photographer, this and that, and they're just sprinkled on in there, right? So now you got the next bubble. Here comes the I guess you want to say the round table in a sense. You will have some Caucasians. You'll have a sprinkle of blacks. You will have a bunch of Jewish. And then at the biggest, most important bubble, the most important bubble, as Kanye has told us and showed us, you have that big, great wall of the Jewish folks. That's how that industry works. That's how it is. So when you got all these rappers and stuff talking about black this, black that, they for their people, majority of them are not. One person I'm not going to mention because they're no longer with us. He was a friend. I wouldn't say a great friend because we didn't, I basically started doing him a favor. He loved me doing the favor. And then we kept on and it sort of built a little bit of a relationship. So that's how that worked. But majority of them, they're not really for their people. A lot of the Caucasian folks, most of their people, that's them. You see white behind them, just following the same diagram I just made. You have white. You may have one sprinkle in of a black friend, one or two. You get to the board. There's probably going to be one or two black people at the board at that round table. And again, right there, that's where you have the Jewish and the Caucasian and white folks. It's the same thing. And when they're black folks, we just don't support ourselves. We don't support. I'm not gonna. I want to stop saying we, because I try to include myself to be fair. But I'm not a part of we anymore because I don't do none of that shit. I gave up so much in my life, for my community, and even as I'm not even old, but even as a younger person, I gave up so much in all types of entertainment, all types of everyday living and shopping, all kinds of experiences, all kinds of brands I used to like or love. I gave it up because I gave it up. I gave it up. If a show doesn't have more than one or two black main characters, I don't care. I'm not watching it. If a movie doesn't have more than one, two black, and a lot of my friends, I have tons of friends, movie producers and such forth in that industry. I never had a direct conversation about how I operate with them because it just never came up. But that's just how I am, and that's just how I operate. But our people, we don't. As soon as they start making money, they hiring all the Caucasian folks, all of this and all that. Just like the movie, what was it, Black Panther? It was okay for all these movies to have nothing but white people. No one complains, no one says something. But then when there's a movie that's all African American, and that's the funny thing, it's never all. It's just majority. It's never all. But there's movies where there's all white cast, all white cast, all white working behind the scenes. But when it comes to African Americans, and you have a majority African American or African cast, and then even although the camera people are majority Caucasian, it's still a problem. And that's why I say we need to start doing the same things they do. Because we need to teach these hard lessons. Or else we're going to continuously sit here and fall and get taught hard lessons.